Thanks to all of you for joining me at my unboxing of the Samsung Galaxy S4G today. Here is the box, the subject matter itself, and here is Brad with UnwiredView.com. So, Samsung Galaxy S4G is on T-Mobile's 4G network, which means right now it is running at a max of 21 megabits per second. The very first 4G phone on T-Mobile's network that can do that. All the other ones that had 4G capabilities were running off of 14. So it is really bumping up the specs here, and it's quite exciting to be able to try it out. So join me at this unboxing, like I have to tell you because you're already watching it anyways, so that's kind of redundant. I don't care though, so let's get straight to it. Time to check out the Samsung Galaxy S4G. Also is being known as the Samsung Vibrant 4G, because basically it's a Vibrant just with the 4G, with the frontward-facing camera, just a few other nicer specs all around. So we're going to check out this next generation of the Vibrant. As always, T-Mobile never disappoints when it comes to the boxes. I always enjoy checking out the boxes for T-Mobile's phones. Not necessarily that I love boxes in general, it's just at least there's something different from the norm. When you look at Verizon or Sprint or some of the other carriers, they're typically all exactly the same. So it's nice to see that T-Mobile does something a little bit different on some of their phones. So taking a look, we got the phone, cool. All the paperwork's in there, and chargers, little adapter for the micro SD card, very nice to have, and USB cable, headphones. So I'm glad to see they've got all these accessories in there. A lot of smartphones nowadays just come with the charger and the USB. So nothing exciting, but at least this one comes packed with a few extra things. So we're going to throw this all back in there and start playing around with the phone. So now we get to the fun part. Frankly, I just skim over the unboxing typically. I skim it, do just a basic unboxing, because you're probably just like I am. I don't really care so much about what's in the box, as long as it's got the important stuff, the essential stuff. If there's anything extra thrown in there, yeah, I'll show it off and maybe spend a little extra time on it. But when it's just the same old, why spend a ton of time? Let's go straight into the phone itself. Now, first off, I can tell that there's a bit of a different look to it than the original Vibrant. Mainly, it's just it's a different color. As far as the shape itself, you still got the little bump at the very bottom there. Other than that, the contours are pretty much the same. Let me continue taking some of the plastic off here. But it is certainly where the Vibrant was completely black and glossy. It appears that Samsung has done it completely away with the glossy look, although that still looks pretty sleek. I really like that look. So just overall, very nice. So okay, so let's turn this on. Ta-da! Wasn't that nice? Okay, so as far as yeah, that's right. T-Mobile phones like to do that too. So as far as the Vibrant 4G or Galaxy S4G, whichever you prefer, goes, it has a micro SD card inside that has 16 gigs on it, but you can expand it to 32. It's still the same gigahertz Hummingbird processor that you would find on any of the other Galaxy S series, and the same Super AMOLED screen. It's also a 4-inch screen. So really, most everything is about the same. The big exception is going to be that that frontward-facing camera right there, and ultimately that's about it. Oh, and of course the 4G, basically meaning this one is the very first smartphone released on T-Mobile's network that is capable of doing the 21 megabits a second. Oh goodness, we have quite a few messages. I haven't even booted this thing up yet. This is my very first time. So, it's taken a a general look at it, looks very, very similar. AirSync, I believe that's new. I think that's the double twist. We'll get more into that though. Quick video chat. I always want to say Quick for some reason. Just make it sound more unique, I guess. And HD camcorder. They certainly want to emphasize the fact that it's got HD, although the Vibrant had that as well. So I don't get that. Other than that, let's just look at some basic things here. Yes, already got the double twist installed there. And of course the Inception. I'll definitely have to watch that again. Okay, so, oh, and Wi-Fi calling, of course, that's a good T-Mobile standard right there. So as far as my my first impressions with the device, not having spent a whole lot of time with it, it really is basically a Vibrant. Still just as light and easy to hold. With this one here, I like the 4-inch screens. They're by far my favorite size, just because you go a little bit larger and it just feels awkward in your hand typically. I also like just the way that the back is styled. I think it's a much classier look than the Vibrant, because frankly with the Vibrant, that thing was a fingerprint magnet. Just all the time you had fingerprints going on the back here. Obviously not a huge issue here. I do still see the lack of LED flash, which is rather disappointing to me. I would like to see that in pretty much every phone that has a really nice camera in it. If you're advertising, hey, this is a great camera, it's even got the HD in it, you got all these things to emphasize the camera, why don't you have a flash? That's all I got to say about that. Other than that, really not much beyond overall first impressions of the Galaxy S4G just being the same as the Vibrant. So for that, that's ultimately the entire unboxing right there.